All right, so Kimball's going to be on his hip right here. So we call this side running. All right, now actually I'm going to break down the drill more than that. Who's the fastest person in this whole group? Who? Are you putting your hand up because you're the fastest person? Fantastic, over here. Who's the second fastest person? Good, over here. Get to the sideline. Now, defensive slide versus side running. So defensive sliding, we all know what defensive sliding is. Side running is a quicker way to be able to defend the ball when they beat us off the dribble or are close to beating us off the dribble. So who's the fastest? Probably him, okay. So you're gonna side run, which actually, yeah, you can slide, all right? You're the slowest here apparently. You can side run. So you know what a defensive slide is? You're gonna have to do the sideline and back. You're gonna side run. So side running is you're gonna run forward, but your shoulders, hips and hands will face the player you're guarding. All right, in this situation, it's right there. Got that? You're gonna do that over and back. We'll see who wins. If you lose, you're in trouble. Ready? Stance, go. And back, and back, and back. Better hurry up. All right, so we can see side running's faster. All right, so we want to encourage athletes to do that more. Now, this part is just broken down to this right now. You're offense, I'm defense, you beat me, I don't slide because I can't stay with you. So I side run. So the drill, thank you, you two, excellent job. Next two back up. Luke, you're here with the ball. So now we're going to start on their hip. So we're breaking the drill down. So we're staying on their hip, hand on their hip here. The back of your hand can stay on their hip. All right. You want to take away their what?
Space and time.
Good. Okay. So we take away their time and space. Your job is to drive right hand and try to make a layup. Right hand layup. No, rewind. Come back. Come back. Now our job is to gradually, slowly and slightly apply pressure or put pressure on the ball handler. All right, and we've got to make contact with them slowly. Because what ends up happening is if we don't make contact and we drive, and then all of a sudden you bump him, what would happen? Yeah, okay, so rewind. So straight away you want to gradually make or apply pressure and guide and shift them away from the basket. So I use my hands, and then as soon as there starts to be contact, you've got to do what? Yeah, good. Show your hands, and then you can just gradually move them, and if you get this type of shot from the O, that's a win to you, okay? If they get a wide open layup, well, that's a win to you. You can't change direction though. Yeah. You must go one way the entire way. Give us a little demonstration. Stance. Go back, go back, go back. So I want you to start with your hand on their hip just so you get used to the contact, but as soon as you start applying contact, what must you do? Get your hands off straight away, okay? Because again, once he starts dribbling, there's a hand check. What do the refs call? Yeah. Right, ready? Stance. Not too bad. Now, great demo. I know you did that for the video. Now, come and do a proper layup like you would in a game. Yeah, I want you to try to beat him one-on-one. Yep, beat him here, Luke. Good, not too bad. Okay, so offensively, you're getting used to being able to make a contested layup, which is a very, very big area we need to get better at as boys and male and female athletes. Okay, but as we go defensively, apply pressure. Offensively, if he's trying to take away your time and space, what must you do?
Step back.
Yeah, you can do that. But you want to try to get a layup? Come back here. So if he's trying to take away your time and space, you're trying to create time and space. How can you do that? You're still trying to get a layup though. You see a lot of good pros do this now, good NBA players. Hey? Yeah, you can Euro step, great, but it's on your hips, so it'll be a bit tough, all right, but that could still work. How do you create time and space?
With a fake.
Yeah, with a fake, good, but you're dribbling now, so you have a little hesitation, you'd stop, good. Let's say we're walking down the street right now, you and me, okay, side by side. Keep going, and I do this. What do you do?
Away.
Yeah, like you stop or walk away, right? So a lot of people think to create time and space, you go away from the defense, but now you're just going away from the basket. So what you might do is when I'm driving here, I might lean in to the defense to create time and space. Yep, now don't push off because that's foul, okay? But to create time and space for you, you might, first of all, when we're in a stance here, ready to play, remember how we spoke about the hardest thing to do in the game of basketball perhaps is change stance. So right now you're not in the stance, are you? When I say go, you've got to get in the stance and then go. So start in the stance. You might take that first step might be into the defense straight away. And then you create time and space. Okay, ready? I know we're talking about defense, but I'm just trying to show the offense some areas and tricks too. Go. All right, not too bad. Now, so the first thing you try to do is create time and space, which took away your speed element. So if you think you can beat him flat out with your pace, beat him straight away. Okay? You boys go down that end and try both ends. Go. Quick. Take your time. You need a basketball though to play. We don't have to get everyone down there. Get a couple pairs here too. Ready? Yeah, I don't have to say go. So I was just teaching them to get their hands off on contact, right? And I know that we're talking about the containment element, but we've broken down the fact that we've been beaten here off the dribble. Now we've got to try to contain with getting back in front, showing our hands. Show your hands, contact, contact. Not bad. Here we go. You weren't ready to play. Got to be ready to play. You ready to play on D? I don't need to say go for everything. There you go, good. You're starting to become an older basketball player now, yeah? So you just determine when you want to go, okay? Show your hands. Whoop, stay on the ground, right? Don't fall for his. Thanks, good answer. Good. Good job. Are we switching over?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, hold there. So how's our defensive stance to start with? How's our defensive stance? Good or not good?
Great.
Yeah, I think it can be a bit better. We've got to get in the stance a little bit earlier, all right, and apply pressure a little bit more. All right, so you ever seen a 100-meter sprint?
Yeah.
They all start down the starting blocks, right, or sprinting blocks?
Yeah.
All right, well, we've got to be lower as well. So get down lower than the offensive player so you can move quicker, okay? And then what type of movements are we doing there? Are we sliding or are we side running?
Side running.
Okay, how are we going with that?
Not bad.
Not bad, all right, chain sides. Let's have another couple of demos and then we'll progress. Quick, chain sides, chain sides. This is the interesting one now. They're going left hand, all right? Good, they stop, we wall up on the stop. Bob, move your feet. Good, stay on the ground, wall up. Just let him get around you there. Show your hands, show your hands. Not bad reply. You see they're starting to put their hands in a little bit. Okay, now depending on the group that you have would depend on your teaching points when you do this drill. So you might do the towel and the shirt when they're doing this, just so they get used to getting their hands out. Right? It's very tough for the athletes, and you don't make it a one-shot drill because they can't rebound with holding a towel, right? But that just teaches them to get their hands out. If that's something you feel your team does quite a bit.